Hi, my name is Sam Dhanashekaran and welcome to this Database Lessons video series. And let's continue to look at SGA database buffer cache. Okay, so we've been talking about the status of the database blocks. Okay, so we talked about the status of the database blocks and how they are being accessed, in which mode they are accessed. Okay, so now let's talk about how the data or when the data gets written to the disk, right? So we see that data gets modified here at the database buffer cache. So we see dirty buffers here and we see clean buffers, free buffers. Okay, free buffers there, right? So when does data from here gets written to the data files? Okay, so that event happens in the following occasions. One is if the number of free buffers, right? Right, these number of free buffers becomes very less. I mean, if it goes below the threshold level, then DB writer, which is a process that signals that gets signaled and it moves the appropriate blocks to the appropriate files. Okay, so let's look into this a little bit in depth. So as I mentioned in the previous video, LRU list maintains the list of blocks that are less frequently accessed and the list of blocks that are frequently accessed. Okay, so this has some block numbers like 3, 4, 1, 8, 5, 8, 9, some numbers, right? Random numbers. Okay, so these are the blocks that were frequently used, uh, and these are the blocks that were cold. So LRU list also keeps track of which blocks are dirty and keeps track of the status of the blocks too. Okay, whether it's dirty, clean, like that. Okay, so if the number of dirty blocks, if they go high, right, then again the write to data files get signaled. Okay, which is when I said that the number of free blocks go less or the number of dirty blocks go high, they are almost the same, and when they cross a threshold, then a signal has been sent and then DB writer starts moving the blocks to the file. Okay, I'm sorry, actually it doesn't move to the file. You might wonder, why do I have this list? In fact, I had this list in a previous video too, one of the previous videos. Okay, so what happens is LRU, instead of giving instruction to DB writer that okay, move these blocks to here, it moves this list to a list called write list. Okay, 1, 5, 8, 9, something like that. Okay, this doesn't have a cold or hot configuration. Okay, so it moves the list of the blocks that needs to be written to the file to another list called write list. Okay, and from here Oracle gets the list of the blocks that needs to be moved to the data file, and then it flushes them. I wouldn't use the word flush, but basically it moves them to the data file. So meaning that whatever gets moved and the corresponding blocks here, they become free. Okay, so that's how Oracle operates. Thank you for watching.